If you're new to cycling, you may have heard some riders say they were going out training rather than going for a ride. What's the difference? What do they mean by training?
This is a short series of videos sharing with new cyclists some of the stuff experienced riders take for granted. If that sounds interesting, please subscribe. It's not definitive advice, just a starting point.
Let's be clear, you do not have to train. Just going for a ride on your bike is great exercise. And if that's all you want to do, fantastic. Go watch another of my videos, perhaps pick one from the adventure cycling playlist. Training just adds a structure to that exercise, usually progression towards a specific goal. It could be a sportive, a triathlon, or your own personal goal.
I'm no expert, but I have worked with a few, and a little has rubbed off, so this is my understanding of what cyclists mean when they go training. Hugely simplified, training is aimed at bringing about two main physical adaptations. Endurance is achieved by longer, relatively easier rides and getting used to being on the bike for hours, and speed. Not just for races, speed sessions are shorter and more intense. There are also high-intensity interval training, HIIT, but I'm going to skip those.
There are three ways to measure how hard we're working when we're riding. We can go by feeling, that's called rate of perceived exertion, RPE. We can use a heart rate monitor, or we can use a power meter. The pros say us amateurs do our easy sessions too hard and our hard sessions too easy. So while going by feeling is great for an experienced rider, an objective device is a good way to ensure you get it right when starting out. More accurate is a heart rate meter. A bike computer or a sports watch or phone is used to monitor and record the heart rate measured from sensors on the watch or on a strap around your chest. Heart rate shows how hard your cardiovascular system is working and is a good way to start training. A power meter measures how much energy you're putting into the bike. It can be built into the pedals or crank arms. I think they're great, and I'll make a separate video about power, because if you want to go on Zwift or use a training platform like Exert, power is a great way to do it. Whichever way you measure your training effort, it can be divided into zones, from easy right up to max heart rate or max power. There's loads online about zone setting using perceived exertion, heart rate and power. And there's just one more thing to know about training. Cyclists don't train in the same way all year round. I don't take it too seriously now, but if I did, my year working towards a late summer event might look something like this. In winter, I'd be training to train, mostly indoors. On the indoor cycle trainer, I do low cadence, high resistance work to build leg strength, technique drills like single leg pedaling, and faster, easier rides to help shed some winter pounds, and I could do with that just now, almost 2 kilos overweight. I'd also do some resistance training for strength. Each of these could have their own video, so please don't take notes. As the days lengthen, so would the rides. I'd be doing progressively longer rides to build a base. Off the bike, I'd continue strength training, and I'd also do more stretching and yoga. All this would be back-timed from the late summer event. As it drew nearer, I'd introduce speed training specific to the event. If it's a hilly event, I'll be trying to go fast up hills. If it's a flat event, I'll be trying to go fast on the flat. Some coaches do this entirely the opposite way around, reverse periodization, but this is the traditional way.
Please remember, these videos are for people who are new to cycling. I'm not trying to tell you how to train. I'm trying to give a brief overview of what cyclists mean when they say they're training.
The bottom line is this should be fun. Most of us go for an instructor ride at least once a week. And of course, you don't have to do any of it. But at least you know what cyclists mean when they say they're going training, as opposed to just going for a ride. If you found this helpful, please subscribe. I could do with more subscribers. And perhaps take a look at some of the other videos on my channel. Until next time, bye.